stagnation due to rapid urbanization and commercialization. Europe represents the largest market, followed by Northern America.
Today, we are going to compare Mondelez, global MNC, the homegrown family business.
Thank you. Thank you for all the times we've crunched,
Cracked,
munched,
dunked.
twisted, and mmm'd together.
Thank you for all the love you've shown us. Returning that love is what inspires us.
At Mondelez International, we understand that the way you live is changing the way you eat. And that you don't want to choose between snacking and eating right.
Right for a delicious bite. Right for your well-being. Right for our planet. That's why at Mondelez International, we want to make snacking right.
All around the world, our makers and bakers are passionate about bringing you the right snack.
For the right moment, made the right way.
Mondelez International. Snacking made right.
Mondelez International is an American multinational confectionery and food beverage company that is headquartered in Canada. It manufactures chocolate, biscuits, cookies, confectionery and powdered beverages. The company had an annual revenue of about $126 billion and approximately operates in 160 countries. Let's take a look at the business model canvas of Mondelez International. The first block, key partners. Mondelez has a varied set of key partners for its organization. There are usually three reasons for creating a partnership: economies of scale, reduction of risk and uncertainty, acquisition of resources and activities. Given the key partners of Mondelez, it achieves all the above mentioned reasons. The investors and the multi-dollar partnership are a source to attain economies of scale, while the other brands under the label are a source of reduction of risk and uncertainty. Whereas providers of raw material and the rest of the acquisition are a source for acquisition of resources or activities. The second block, key activities. Key activities can typically be broken into three broad categories: production, problem solving, platform and network. Mondelez consists supply chain management, production, food processing, quality assurance, distribution, operations, branding, advertising as its key activities. To achieve the value proposition, that is, to be the best snacking company in the world, Mondelez works tirelessly on its supply chain management and distribution network. Since it involves production as the main activity, it tags along other activities like food processing, branding, and advertising. The third block, value proposition. The value proposition describes the value that you deliver to each customer segment. The value proposition answers the question, why will customers buy from us? Mondelez answers this question through various segmentation products. It has many multi-million-dollar sub-brands which have a unique value proposition of its own. But on a broad scope, it serves the snacking need of the masses. The next block, customer relationships. The customer relationships building block answers the question of how you get, keep and grow customers. Mondelez, through its traditional approach, provides customer service to its customers. The brand awareness of Mondelez makes it a necessity to provide just and quick customer service so as to keep the customers happy. The next block, customer segment. One really important point to get across here is that customers don't exist for you, but rather you exist to serve your customers. Mondelez is a snacking company making the target segment universal. It serves to all ages and makes the scope as wide as it's possible. But their special focus is always on kids. The next block, key resources. Broadly speaking, resources can fall into one of the four categories: physical, intellectual, human, and financial. About 107,000 people around the world work for Mondelez International. The annual revenue of Mondelez International is about $130 billion. The Mondelez International operates in approximately 165 countries. Strong distribution network and logistic resources are one of the key strengths and resources of Mondelez International. Mondelez International have the scale and resources of a global powerhouse, but also the speed and agility of a fresh new startup. The next block, channels. Channels refers to how your products or services are sold to customers. Broadly speaking, you can either have your own channels or partner with someone else. Partner channels could include a multitude of options, from using a wholesaler to working with affiliates to sell your products. Mondelez uses a lot of channels to reach to the customers. Few channels are through retail, kiosks, supermarket and distribution and online sales. The next block, cost structure. It should be straightforward to determine most important and most expensive costs of an organization. Mondelez incurs the basic costs like any manufacturing company, namely the raw material costs, packaging, advertising, distribution and logistics. This is not limited to these costs. Mondelez also invests money in brick market as a hedging activity. The last block, revenue stream. Mondelez generates money through various streams, namely licensing, sale of goods such as baby products, coffee, dairy products, breakfast, cereals, confectionery, bottled water, ice cream and pet foods. In a way, Mondelez tries to cover each and every snacking needs of any general public. This makes it a very big stream for Mondelez which keeps generating money.
Now we look at Haldiram's business model canvas. We start with the key partners of Haldiram. Haldiram's key partners, one of the key partners is their distribution network, which has made them become the number one snacking company in India. Which has also made them to reach out to every nook and corner of the country. They have also relied heavily on local sourcing of their raw materials, especially for the savories, which are made from groundnut lentils, which grow in abundance in the Bikaner region where they are originated from, but hardly elsewhere in the world. They still rely very heavily on traditional marketing practices and focusing more on channel management as the key to introduce products into the market and on the shelves. Now we look at the key activities. The primary activities are production and distribution of a variety of products in their portfolio, which they have purposely kept in-house, as they understand the cyclical and non-cyclical demand patterns and have the ability to adapt. The primary focus on production has led them to naturally focus on allied activities like supply chain management, food processing, and quality assurance. This is due to the fact of their vast product assortment of more than 500 in their portfolio. Coming to the value proposition. The key value proposition is to provide snacking options to all customer segments across various product categories, which are seeing them diversify into sweets, namkeen, exotic chocolates, and dry fruits, etc., which have them become very healthy revenue streams. Coming to the customer relationships. Customer relationships for Haldiram are mainly driven by the quality of the product, as they are low to medium involvement products. Brand awareness also plays a major role in maintaining their customer relationships, as the brand recall is one of the most important factors when choosing of the such products. This is reflective of their position of being the number one snacking company in India, beating the likes of PepsiCo, and also being 55th on the most trusted brand list in India. The brand strength in terms of customer relationship is also reflective of the fact that their less denomination products are used as currency replacements in some cases. Coming to the customer segments, there are more than 500 products catering to mostly all age groups, ranging from 10 to 65 plus, with product pricing in sweets and namkeens, etc. The key resources for Haldiram include sales and distribution, which have given them the competitive advantage and have made them reach to more than 80 countries across the world and about generating $800 million in revenue. They have around 1,200 employees across their distribution, logistics and store networks, including the restaurant business. Product innovation is their mainstay, It also gives them the competitive advantage in understanding the customer preferences. Coming to the channels. The major channels for distribution are the retailers, modern trade outlets and supermarkets, as in most cases of the FMCG. They also do have offers on their website, but their focus is still majorly on the offline route to the market, which they have mastered to even reach the last mile connectivity in the remote stretch of location. Coming to the cost structure. Their major costs come from distribution and logistics, which is an inherent cost in most of the FMCG category. This is followed by the costs for raw materials, packaging, employees, operations, etc. This industry also suffers from the issue of expired products in terms of perishable items, which also add to the cost, as there is significant opportunity loss in this case. Revenue streams. Due to their diverse portfolio, Haldiram has multiple revenue streams, which are primarily divided into three business units: savory, sweets, and restaurant business. These three lines are inclusive of the sales of goods: namkeens, which are namkeens, sweets, exotic chocolates, savories, dry foods, biscuits, and ready-to-eat products. And licensing is also another revenue stream for them. Coming to the
To us that customer attrition is a sign of a weak business model. Then how are these companies able to sustain and make profit? These companies close a truckload of deal at a very low margin. On the other hand, there are startups that undertake few transactions in a year with huge profit margin. Multiple revenue model based on which the pulse of a business is defined. Let's have a look at what does thin pulse business and a thick pulse business mean. A thin pulse business is a business wherein the volume of the transaction are huge, whereas the ticket size or the profit margin of the transactions are low. A best example for a thin pulse business is Walmart. On the other hand, a thick pulse business is a business where the number of transactions, the volume is low, vis-a-vis the profit margin on those deals are huge. Many investment banking companies, even shipyards are great examples of a thick pulse company. Let's have a look at the profit models which are used by Mondelez and Haldiram. Mondelez use a brand profit model wherein it charges a premium on its product based on the brand reputation it has built over the years. This also works best in a competitive industry where the perception of the public is everything.
Go.
Let's understand the profit model that is deployed by Haldiram. Haldiram deploys a local leadership profit model. The local leadership profit model consists of a company that expands smartly and focuses on local region first before expanding to other regions. Once established in a region, they build a strong customer loyalty and relationship with suppliers. And then only they will move to the next region. This gives them a huge advantage in buying powers, lowers recruiting and marketing cost because their stores become so well known in the region, as is the case with Haldiram.
Now we'll come to the business model innovation of Haldiram. From the three business model innovation types, that is the industry model, the revenue model and the enterprise model, we see that Haldiram is actually following two of these business model innovation types, that is the industry model and the revenue model. From understanding the product offerings and product placements of Haldiram, we see that they are enabling growth strategies by applying the industry model and the revenue model. In terms of the industry model innovation, they are moving into newer industries, that is seen by their entry into exotic chocolate space, redefining existing industries, introduction of newer product variants, and also creating entirely new value chains, as is seen by their entry into the sweets, that is the gifting option space, which is an example of the Kaju Katli which they said. In terms of the revenue model, they are applying the product to service model as part of their restaurant strategy, thereby adding additional revenue streams for themselves.